Yo, what's going on guys, it's Clouds, and today I'm going to be going undercover in a Vrchat daycare. The plan is, I'm going to be pretending to be a teacher, and they wind up putting me in charge of all the littles in the world. So, of course, me being me, I had to cause some havoc. Thank you guys so much for the support on the recent videos, as we gained 1,000 subs off one video. We're closing in on 10k, and I can't wait to hit it, so please subscribe. Bah! Bah!
I thought I was getting called you.
Hey, harassment is not allowed here.
Oi, bruv, shut your bumper clat right up. But what BBL baby is sucking on that big old binky, bro?
I'm not putting that in my mouth.
Hey, suck on it, and I'll put you in the video, and I'll shout out your channel.
Yo, put it in my mouth. Put it in my mouth now.
Word to everything. I'll put you at the start of the video. I'll put your channel. All right, say I'm a good boy.
Look where
I'm a good boy. Horizon on YouTube.
A G for godly.
Who you looking at?
I'm looking at you, buddy.
I'm keeping my eye on you, bucko. Why don't you go sit down in a seat instead of looking at me?
You're sitting in my seat, buddy. Let's see, it's got my name on it.
Clouds, choose another seat.
No, that's a
Clouds, Clouds, go choose another seat.
Dude, I always sit top right.
That was his seat. He was there first as well.
Yeah, they always say you gotta assert dominance on the first day of school.
Clouds.
Yeah, he's got a pint.
No. Tell her to go down there. I was here first.
Or you can have the only, or you can get this one, which is the only blue seat.
No, I don't like blue. I like pink.
Well,
I think
you
should just
so
move.
that's fine.
No,
Really? Do you want this?
that
black
G
seat?
stands for Gamer Guy Clouds. That's what the G stands for.
No,
Yeah, that is
it's
his chair.
G stands for godly.
There's no G on it
Oh,
now.
Godly.
there's no G on it anymore.
Godly, do you want to go sit on one of them, or do you want to sit on that blue? Do you want
Yeah,
to
you're
sit
gonna
on
have to
that
move
blue
that
chair?
Sit right here.
You're in my seat, buddy. Skedaddle.
Hey, watch.
Clouds.
Now it's mine. It has my bacteria on it. You can't have it.
Everyone,
It's a
please
school
don't
seat.
argue.
There's
Please
bacteria.
choose a
There's
seat.
bacteria on it, no matter what.
You know how much gum is under that desk? It's a school seat, like he
No,
said.
I clean it.
Good
Choose
pause.
a seat.
I did choose a
Why
seat. I'm
this
looking
seat?
right at it. I'm looking right at the seat I chose.
No, I called it before anybody.
I'm the
wanted
oldest
to
in the
move.
class. I think I should get
One before,
to pick my seat.
one that's not been seated in, one that no one's sat in.
She took it from me though.
You weren't sitting in it.
I walked up to it and then you took it, bruh. Fine,
Dude,
take
just give him his
the seat.
seat.
I don't even want it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start. I can't have the seat. No one can. I'm gonna.
Stop it.
That's what happens when you take the king's seat.
Clouds, don't troll.
I'm not.
Stop
I'm
it.
trolling.
Stop.
I just want my seat.
Don't
just
put
wants
him
to
for
see.
seat.
Give him his seat.
Got her drowning in the flood. I got her drowning in squishmallows.
No initials on.
Just give us.
Just give us the seat, man. We literally just want the seat. That's it. This is my favorite seat, man.
Choose it if you want. Okay, you
It's a seat, man.
sit in your
Oh,
seat.
heck
Just
yeah,
sit
let's
in
go.
your seat right down.
Dude, you did it.
Let's go. Wait, can you write my initials
Wait,
on it
I
as
love
well?
next to
Milo,
him.
Milo,
I want to sit next to him.
Milo.
Can you
Milo,
move?
they were sad.
I
They
want
were
to sit
sad.
there. I want to sit next to him.
Wait. Can you write my initials on there?
Yeah, I got it for you. I got it.
Appreciate it, big dog.
Alright, how the f***
Any day now,
There
Milo.
you go, bro. There you go,
Appreciate it, big dog. Appreciate
bro. Yeah,
it.
you're gonna have to
Milo,
give up your seat. I need to sit
Milo,
next to
I
my
think
friend.
you need-
M for Milo.
It's got my initials.
right there on the
in it.
seat,
You gotta let me
buddy.
sit there. You gotta let me sit there. It's
Yeah,
my name.
them's the rules, bro.
It's actually an upside down W.
All right, you know what?
Yeah,
Start
you would
stacking.
say
All right, buddy.
Actually, I would say that.
You left us no choice.
Just give me my seat.
Okay, I will give you the seat if you give me the small bunny on the top shelf, because it got taken from me, and I'm really upset about that.
I ain't no slave.
You were littling a second ago. Why do you sound like why do you sound like you've grown up?
Yeah, why'd you go from little to
upset
unk?
about that.
Yeah,
First of all, y'all have not heard me be little the entire time. Y'all have
Auntie,
been
you were literally
the entire
suckling your
time.
thumb, bro.
No, I wasn't.
You're capping.
No, I wasn't. But okay, go
Yes,
on.
you were.
I
You're
refuse
cap-
to talk to
You
you.
were
until
you're
I
cap
was
no
rapping.
daycare, acting like a baby.
Refusing to speak to you until I was completely out of that headset.
Wait, where's your daddy
What
at?
is that?
Oh, there's your daddy.
Don't touch me. That's the father figure.
Yeah, that's Unk right there.
Oh, that's my dad.
Why are you grabbing up kids, bro? We're supposed to be learning.
my
That's so weird.
That's my father.
Pronoun woman.
Guys, just sit down in a seat. Come on, let's get
Oh, I got my
started.
seat. I got
For
my
sure,
seat.
for sure. If you don't get your little monster high looking ass to the back, I'm gonna lose it.
I had my initials on that seat
God,
before
Blake,
you
can
did.
Who you talking to? I don't want to hear it, bub.
Clouds, go sit down.
Tell her not to yell at me from across the classroom before there's an issue.
I'll put you in time.
Okay, how old have you age regressed to? Because can you read yet? Because evidently not. Evidently you haven't regressed to an age that can read.
Just press this reset
All right, can we start our frick fracking lesson? All right, my mom isn't paying $20,000 a year in tuition for us to sit around lollygagging. All right, so basically, a couple months back, there was this place called Little Space, and there was a troll named Proximity Chat, and Proximity Chat went to the Little Space.
If you don't sit down.
Oh, sorry, I was trying to.
No, keep preaching, keep preaching.
Sit your butt down now, right now.
Dude, Clouds, that's an M, right? That's an M.
It's an M if I've ever seen one.
That's an M, dude. That's my C.
Can we just because I brought my
Somebody at the
Guys, can we learn about Scientology today?
Scientology.
So basically, Scientology is when you surrender your soul in a contract for 1 billion years, and you get to join the kingdom of God, but you have to worship him and you get to work for 1 billion years. You get to sign a 1 billion year contract. So, are you in or are you in? Pretty good, pretty good deal.
Yeah, we should recruit them while they're young. That's what I'm saying.
That is true. That is true. I mean, look, I mean, we
we
got her to switch seats. We could get her to do anything, I'm sure.
Yeah, wait.
I'm sorry.
Whoa.
I apologize.
Whoa, not the timeout.
Yes, Massa. Please don't put me in that damn corner. Why are you standing up? Go sit
I'm saying
down.
you can teach.
I can teach? Alright.
Yeah, you can
Show and
teach.
tell after
keep
we
your chair warm.
can.
Alright,
one of these, okay?
what am I teaching exactly?
About proximity chat.
Okay.
You gotta teach us about a bad troll
my
and
God.
tell us all the lore
My
about
glorious
it.
king.
No, 1,
Any
2, 3.
questions?
1, 2, 3.
I gotta give you all the lore on trolling. Alright, I'm gonna give you all my trolling lore, alright?
Alright, let's hear.
So basically, a long time ago, in a land not so far away, there was a year called 2020, and everyone got locked up, and no one could have any toilet paper. So basically what wound up happening with the toilet paper was no toilet paper. Everyone locked up in their house, couldn't leave. So me, being bored, went and I got my very own VR headset. I didn't have a computer, so I just stand around my room like an idiot, you know, dancing and doing whatever. Boom, boom, boom. That's me. Eventually, I got a computer. Big kid clouds, right? Get a computer, start typing over it. And then I discovered Proximity Chat. He was a YouTuber that would get on VR, a game that I played, and make fun of all the silly people, which was something I also did in... Hey! Pay attention to the board. Anyways, so Proximity Chat, really funny. So then I, myself, being the clout hungry man I was, made my own YouTube channel, and that YouTube channel was none other than Cloud Strolls. And that's how I became the fine young man that you see before you today. Any questions, class?
That was amazing.
Thank you. Yes, Cosmic, what questions do you have?
I just have a statement.
Yeah,
Can you draw better? What am I supposed to learn from that?
what do you mean? That's Pablo Picasso. I think the corner is reasonable for that disrespectful comment. Yeah, can we have them thrown into the hole, or maybe an apology, bare minimum?
Well, first of all, their drawing is rude.
I came up here and I bared my soul to you about my journey as a content creator, and this is what I get in return.
He's just giving you your life story. You're sat here at the right age of free. You haven't got the life to tell the story about. You're free.
You have number 2,
Guys,
right? So the number 2, and then an eyeball. You have a fish swimming upwards.
That's cool and all. That's awesome, but guess what? What is your fish gonna do when I get my Glock 19 with a switch on it?
What's gonna happen when Pac-Man
And that shit just dumps that mag on the fishies. Oh no? Oh, my fault. Yes, madam.
go to the timeout, Connor.
What the fuck? What? Malarkey. Bull honky, bruh. They were literally making fun of my presentation, bruh. What the crap?
Milo, you're not even in it, girl. You're not
What
even
is
in
my
it.
crime? Enjoying a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? This is Democracy Manifesto. Free clouds from the gutter.
What are you in for,
My presentation apparently wasn't very good. No Glock 19s allowed on school property. What'd you do?
I shit my diaper.
Hey, me too, twin. They didn't even catch me for that shit. Yeah, buddy. Get out of here, you little twerp. You're not even a real little, bro. You're a LARPer. You're a faker. Big fat phony.
Go away.
You come to the naughty quarter, expect some naughtiness.
Guys, we're doing show and tell. Please be quiet.
Can you put your tongue back? Show and tell. So this right here is a pan. And pan, or really it's a pot. Pots go in the kitchen. And do you know what else goes in the kitchen? All you cute little ladies are going to grow up to be just like this pan. A useful tool that belongs in the kitchen.
Even me?
No, not you, Milo. Unless you transition. Then you can be a pan. You may even become
so
pansexual.
What am I gonna grow up into?
No, you're going to grow up to be an alcoholic gambler. Like me.
Yeah,
Yay! All right, what do you want?
I'm confused because my dad said that pot was something that you smoke.
Well, your dad sounds awesome, and you should listen to him.
I don't have a dad. I'm actually an orphan.
Yeah, we can tell, Milo. We can tell.
I just got home from a My Little Pony camping festival, and it rained 22 times in one day, and
It's like
winds
one
were.
rain an hour. Wait,
Camping
did you
site
count the rain,
turned
or was there
into a
like a
swamp.
brownie counting it?
A what? What?
Like, did you count the rain, or did they have like a brownie?
I don't know what you mean with brownie. If you mean brony, I am a brony. So I was counting the rain, and I am a brony. So I don't know.
Wait, are you like a designated brownie rain counter though?
What? No.
Oh, okay.
I am confused.
No, I thought the bronies at the association designated you to like as brownie rain counter.
Nope. I'm just a vendor there. I had my selling tent. I
Oh,
was
brownie
selling
vendor.
My Little
Awesome.
Pony merchandise there.
Wait, in your opinion, who's the best pony?
That would be Snowdrop because of her
Snowdrop.
historic cultural impact on the fandom, and because she's so super adorable, and because of her backstory of the animation of Snowdrop and Double Rainboom in the very early days of the fandom, being able to create the first full-length fan-made episode ever.
Is she in the show at all, or is it just a fan pony?
Nope, she's a fan creation.
Oh,
But she's best pony.
So that's deep cut lore then. That's like not for new gens like me.
Put Snowdrop into Google and you'll find the animation. It's really popular.
Okay. Wait, so what's the craziest thing you ever saw at a brownie convention?
So I was at a relatively small pony event. I had set up my table and everything, and suddenly someone drives a car through the main door into the vendor hall, stops at my table, and orders merchandise as if they were at McDonald's. That was hilarious.
Brownie's got to get it somehow.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm the largest producer of fan-made pony merch, basically in the fandom. In 2019, my vendor table
in the
at
whole
Brony-
brownie fandom, you're the biggest vendor.
I would certainly think so. I haven't seen anyone larger.
Wait, what's your name? Like, what's your
I am
brownie
Torben
sona?
Goldmund of Art and Prince, Torben X.
Oh, dude, that's a cool name. Do you have a personal pony? Like, do you have a
Yes,
pony
I do.
based on your personality?
She's not quite based on my personality, but she is an OC that I came up with that is my pony Zono, and she's a Windows 8 pony. Basically, she's a robot pony that's designed to look 100% like a real pony, and she contains a crystal of white energy that contains her soul, and her soul controls her robotic body via the Windows 8 operating system.
That's awesome. Did you create that lore yourself?
Yes, I did.
Dude, you have a very active
check out this
imagination.
Thanks.
That's a cool guy right there. I always like when someone has a cool hobby. Shout out to brownies, man. Wait. I forgot to ask you earlier. Will there be any like brownie conventions here on VRChat anytime soon?
I mean, most conventions have a extra part that plays in VRChat, but there's no Brony specific VRChat conventions as far as I know.
Well, I mean, I just think like VRChat would be like the perfect place to step into that brownie sona, you know? Like if there's any way to bring the brownie lifestyle like to fruition, we got to get it in VR, you know?
I mean, most conventions that are happening do have a VR chat element to them. Like, for example, Ponies Online, that was just a few months ago, had its own VR chat room.
You know what? Screw VRChat. We need to go bigger. We need a Club Penguin, but only bronies and brony sonas.
That already exists.
And you can
It's
decorate your
called,
brony and get into it in a brony suit.
Pony, not Brony. The Brony is the human, the pony is the pony.
So if we made it into an online platform, then they would be switching over virtually from brony to pony, correct?
Yep,
so
but it already
if
exists.
you could choose, would you rather be a brony or a pony?
That's a really philosophical question because
That is really philosophical.
while
Yeah, that's a deep cut.
So while ponies are cute and adorable, you would need to think of what kind of pony you'd want to be. If you'd be a unicorn, you could kind of do a lot of the things humans do with their thumbs via the magic of your horn. However,
I didn't think of that.
if you were an earth pony, you would be a lot more limited because you just simply have hooves and no magic. It's been a long dilemma within the pony fandom what species you want to be. And personally, I think being a human has more benefits than
I mean, like humans
being a
don't get to
pony.
frolic though, you know, like ponies get to frolic.
I don't know I don't think I know that word.
Like
Sorry.
like dancing around the field, like with like nothing better to do. Like you just have all the time in the world. Frolicking, you're happy. You're just, sunshine and rainbows, no employment.
I don't think pony society is that way, honestly. I mean, the amount of times Equestria gets attacked. I mean, if you want to go really far, look at the lore of Fallout Equestria.
Wait, the Ponyverse had a Fallout?
I mean, it's very fan lore, but at this point, basically the idea is what happened in Fallout, but in the equestrian world, where the people of Equestria have gone to war against the zebras, and the zebras destroyed them with mega spells, and basically created Fallout within the pony
You're
community.
telling me that the Bronies launched a nuclear mass attack on zebras and committed mass pony genocide? That's what you're telling me.
We can't have that out here. You guys got to take this elsewhere. Come on.
We can't talk about pony genocide.
Hey, we're having a very deep cut debate, so I'm gonna need you two to fucking scram.
Listen here, little buddy.
Hey, we're diving deep into the Ponyverse, and I'm not gonna have a little pipsqueak like you come over here stepping on my toes. Scram! Get out of here! Shoo! Guys always coming up here trying to dilly-dally and mess with me. It's all fun and games. Get on here and have a conversation about the true lore of the ponies. Gun it.
There's a lot of lore and a lot of things.
Yeah, this guy seems knowledgeable. This seems like a very
this
guy seems like a very knowledgeable, gentle sir. I had no idea we had reached nuclear genocide like in the Ponyverse. I didn't know that was a topic of discussions. I thought it was all sunshine and rainbows in the Ponyverse, to be honest. Like,
no, not at all.
What's the worst pony canon in like the Ponyverse that's like fan made?
I mean, I haven't really read the stuff that goes really dark, but apparently there's a bunch of Fallout Equestria horror stories that are just straight up like violence and horror and everything.
Like,
I mean, Fallout Equestria does already get pretty. Yeah.
Why would anyone want to make gore of whimsical little ponies?
Ask the people who write it.
Spirit like side of the lore.
I mean, Fallout Equestria is kind of really dear to my heart.
The nuclear
and
ponies
part of the lore of my main character too. So I think the Fallout Equestria, specifically the lore around the character Pink Eyes, would probably be one of my favorite lores of the fandom. I mean, we just had a Fallout Equestria convention not too long ago.
Wait, does anyone show up in like half burnt like toaster strudel ponies?
Basically, imagine it as imagine there's a relatively large abandoned hospital that was rented out for the occasion, and the entire convention is like in this abandoned place, and it feels really Fallouty and wastelandy, and then there's no electricity. There's running water comes from tanks that they put up, and
no electricity. Is this a function? Is the function fan made? Like, was this official?
I mean, it was official convention of the Brony community in Germany, yeah.
That sounds scary. It's just a bunch of grown men like in pony costumes in the dark.
I mean, it does get light there. Like, the building itself did not have electricity, but like people brought generators and stuff.
The Brony's hearts shined and showered the building in light. Wait, is there cannibal furries like in Fallout?
What?
Whoa.
Oh, sorry. Cannibal
bronies.
Is there cannibal bronies like in the real Fallout?
I mean, in the lore, yes. At the convention, obviously, no. Duh.
No, not the convention. I'm talking about lore specific.
Oh, yeah, of course. Zombie ponies are a thing.
Really? We got zombie bronies running around in a post-apocalyptic... Oh, just regular ponies.
Not bronies.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I forgot. So we got zombie ponies.
Bronies don't exist.
Yeah, bronies are human. My bad. So we got...
The brony is the fan of the pony.
Yeah, okay. I got it. So we got ponies, zombie ponies, running around post-apocalyptic Ponylandia, whatever it's called. I forget the name you said. Equestria, thank you. And the ponies did nuclear genocide, which is what caused the pony zombie breakout?
Actually, technically it was the zebras, but yes.
Oh, the zebras are the genocidal maniacs.
Kind of? I mean, the lore is a lot more complicated than that. There were big provocations on both sides, and the war went on.
Lore equivalent to like Attack on Titan almost.
I mean, I don't know the lore of Attack on Titan, but it's pretty complicated. The book is about 2,500 pages.
The Brony, what is it? The Brony Bible? 2,000 pages.
No, just the Fallout Equestria story.
So you're telling me there's more lore than the 2,000-page book about the Brony zombies?
Well, duh.
And
I mean, there's over 100 Fallout Equestria stories.
that's only one?
Fallout Equestria is a separate universe from the My Little Pony universe.
So you're telling me one book out of hundreds is 2,000 pages long?
Yeah, but like the main one, that's everything else is based off of.
Oh, so there's a whole like zombie Brony or zombie pony verse.
Basically, it's just Fallout as Pony, and then people add stories into that Fallout Pony universe and build on top of other stories, and it's kind of...
So is everything canon? Or like, can just anyone make... It's peak? Can anyone make anything and it's just like canon?
And they're like, yeet! They were literally like, yeet. But I grabbed their door frame of their car.
Bro, they were literally... Bro, are you kidding me?
They drove off.
No way.
I made it outside of the window.
Seriously?
And they never came. They're a regular.
No.
They never came back to that location again.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That story was
scariest.
just a roller coaster of emotions.
They pulled me out of the window.
No.
Because I grabbed their car. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Excuse me, kind sir.
You need to make a book.
They said that was the most legendary thing they've ever seen.
Dude,
Well, I
no
wanna see a
freaking
legendary
way.
thing.
Waiter, can we get a pen and paper over here? This guy needs to write.
Well, it was fine, dude. Like, it was literally like I was not harmed or anything. I was running after him and
dude,
like, you better run.
Dude, have you submitted this to any news journals?
Nah.
Oh, dude, you got to.
It was too legendary.
Too legendary for mass media?
Yeah.
For sure. I got it. No, I get you. Incognito type stuff. No, that's awesome, man. That's awesome.
Would have been like, is the
they would have been like,
okay?
yeet,
Like,
boy, what the freak, Among Us
they
chicken
literally
nuggets.
said yeet.
They literally
I
said
was like,
yeet.
are you...
Like, what?
And I grabbed their
Get
car.
all over this guy. Like, what?
Next thing I know, I was on the ground outside.
Hey, we all been there, am I right? We all been there, am I right?
It's the coolest thing I've ever done, I bet.
No, dude, honestly.
Other than make music.
Maybe I'll get there one day, man. If I stop like yearning for like
I'm
goth
a big
women on
dude.
TikTok and locking myself in my
I
room.
could hold on and pull myself out of the door.
You're a big
with their
dude?
door
I would have never
frame.
guessed that, dude. I would have never
Shit
guessed
was
that.
insane, bro. Yeah.
That's
and
absurd.
they were like, "What did you do,
Bruh?
Are you okay?" Was the first words. And what did they do? They left without their money.
They
I don't
literally,
want my drawer
bruh,
short.
they literally probably thought you dead. They were like, bruh, this guy literally died. Like, what the crud? Anyways.
I got up at the window.